All right, what's going on, friends? In this video, I'm going to be building this door and hanging this door and surprising my mom by hanging this door in her house. So make sure you watch all the way till the end so you can see me surprise my mom when she comes home and sees this door hanging in her house. And all the hardware I use for this door, I will have down in the description. The handle I did buy at Lowe's, so you could probably just go to Lowe's to buy that. So enjoy the video. I ended up buying 6 1x6s, 2 1x8s, and these are 1x6 tongue and groove. I bought the tongue and groove that has this little fancy thing on the one side, and one side is plain. You can get them so they're just plain on both sides if you want. You can also buy them so they're a little wider or a little smaller, but I stuck with the 1x6 because all the research I did and what I seen other people building, that is what I liked. So this is what we're gonna go with. And then this is some of the tools I'm gonna be using. I have some stain and some poly. I'm gonna end up using some drill bits. And I have a laser level, or you could just use a normal level. And I got 1¼ inch brad nails, 1¼ inch Kreg screws that I'm gonna screw the frame together with. And I did buy this at Lowe's also. This is the handle. And I bought the kit by Industrial by Design. I ordered that off of Amazon. I'll put the link to that down in the description. It does seem like a really nice kit. These are the wheels. Everything seems built really well. And I'll show you why I did this. Because my situation was maybe a little different than everybody else's, so I had to do some really serious figuring. Then along with my table saw and miter saw. All right, these are my plans. I want to build my door 46.5 inches wide and 80 3/4 inches tall. So I cut these two boards right here. I'm making out of the 1x8s for this one and this one. Now I'm going to cut these two boards, and I'm just going to show you an easy way so you do not screw up and cut them too short or too long. So I need 80 3/4. I got both of them 1x8s laying right here, like that. And I'll take one of my 1x6s and I'll just push it up against that. And now I'm gonna measure out my 80 3/4. Now by figuring it that way, I'm gonna end up having to cut two 66 1/4. I'm just showing you how I figure out how I do some of my measurements. Your door may be different, so make sure you measure your door and make your door the way you need to make your door, because my door is going to end up being a little bit bigger than most doors. Oh yeah, it's good. All right, I got these all screwed up. Now I got to figure out my board here for in the center. And I'm gonna measure and figure out where the center of this is. Half of 40 3/8. I like to measure the other way and double check 40 3/8. Okay, that's the center. Should be the same over here, 40 3/8. And I'll double check. Yep, 40 3/8. put one board in here. Now I'm going to figure out the two pieces that go on an angle, and this is how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to lay my 1x6 down underneath and then trace a line. Like this 1x6 should kind of lay flat against the middle board, and then it'll lay flat against this top board or the bottom board. Now I'm going to save my pencil line. It should fit in there nice. That's nice. All right, you guys missed it. I built this entire thing. You see me screw it all together. Then I laid out my tongue and groove boards, my 1x6s on here. And when you do that, one side you have to cut off the groove, and one side you have to cut off the tongue. Well, when I laid mine all out, because my door is a little bit bigger than a normal door, it came out to be, when I laid these down, it was exact, and I didn't have no room to cut the tongue or the groove off. So I had to tear this entire thing apart and make it just a little bit smaller. So now I don't have the 2-inch overlap, but it's like an inch and, I don't know, inch and a half overlap or something like that. Maybe a little bit less than that. But for this to be right, I had to do that. So I didn't want to, you don't want to see that tongue on one side, and then you don't want to see this on the other side. You have to take that through your table saw and rip that off. All right, now my first board here, I'm going to glue this all up and tack that down with my 1.25" brad nails. Put my hearing protection back in so I don't go deaf. Glue on here. All right, I got 4 boards on here. Now I think I'm going to glue the rest of this up, put them all on at the same time, and nail them all up, just to make sure I come out real nice on the end, since I already trimmed it off. That way, if I'm off a little bit, I should have a little bit of room. I can move it just a little bit, but you don't want to have to move that last one a whole bunch. Oh. Now I'm going to router up a couple of my edges and sand down all this wood. you're gonna do that, you have to come in and you're gonna have to do some of these corners by hand because the router won't get into them corners deep enough. All right, I finished putting router in a little channel in the middle of my door. This piece here is going to be put down on the floor so your door doesn't flop all over. Now, if you don't have a way to router that out, you can also just, some people will just put this on the outside on the floor so it can't swing outward. And now, got everything all sanded and I routed all my corners nice, sanded them all down again. Took my shop vac and vacuumed all this off. Now I'm gonna put some stain on it. Well, now I got it all stained up and I'm going to put 1 or 2 coats of poly on. I am actually going to put a matte finish poly on. You could get a satin or a glossy, whatever you want. I don't like the real shiny look, so this is what my mom's going to get. I hope she likes it. Don't forget to watch all the way to the end so you can see my mom's reaction when she gets this surprise door that she has no clue she's getting. I definitely think she is going to be really surprised. That's gonna look pretty, girl. What do you think? What? I'm not going outside, girl. Is that what you thought? I hope this surprised you, Mom. I think I need a shave. All right. Now this is the reason I put my little roller on this piece of 1x8 before I put it on my door. This door is a surprise, so this is the ceiling height. And you'll see when I'm hanging this up why I have a ceiling height, because if I go any higher than that, it's gonna hit the little piece that overhangs my door. So I put it on here so I could definitely, this is how high it's going to be on the top of my door. And then I knew this piece wasn't going to hit that ceiling height. And then I was able to mark where the top of my rail went and the top of my door went. And then I measured down from here down -3/8 of an inch. And that was the height of my door. And then from here to here is how big the box is that I'm going to be making. Most people are not going to need to do that. They could just look at the door like this door and maybe go, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 inches above this door and maybe 1.5 to 2 inches wider on both sides. And then this little roller right here. I'll show you here in a second that I have a 2-inch piece of cardboard that slides right in between there, and that's how you get where that needs to go on the top of your door. This is what I was talking about. I made this little piece of cardboard that was 2 inches wide, and it fits right in here, right in between the roller and like the top of your door. Well, I recommend reading your directions, but if you buy the exact same kit that I have, that should fit in there. Some people are not telling you online here is the rail does come in 3 sections. I don't think it's that big a deal. You just gotta hook it together and make sure when you hook it on the wall that you put this piece down and I'd use a level to try to make sure this is nice and straight when you put it all together. I don't know if you really need to, but I am going to put some Loctite on these little nuts so they can't come apart as easy. I don't think they would ever come apart, but all right, I got the stain all on, I got the polyurethane on, and I did end up putting like 2 coats on the entire thing. Well, I put 2 coats of stain on this just because I wanted to darken this up. Now I'm going to attach the hangers, the wheels, whatever you call these things. If you bought the same kit that I bought, it takes a 3/8 drill bit for these bolts. And at least this kit I have, you could really probably just do like I did, make this 2-inch little spacer out of some cardboard, because you're going to want to make sure your wheels are exactly the same on both sides. But you could slide that in there like that, and that should give the exact right spot. Yeah, it's perfect because I already marked out my spot. It does say to measure down from the top 1 inch and 5/8, and then from that hole you measure down 3.5 inches. But so I have that one spot marked out, and I'm going to hang this piece right here so it's right in the center of this board right here, so it should look nice. And then with this 1x8 here on the top, I think this fits on here a lot nicer. That's why I have this wider board up top, and because of that I put a wide board at the bottom so it looked the same. But so let me drill this hole out. Now I'm going to start drilling down through, and as soon as I feel the tip of this drill bit start to punch through the bottom side, I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to drill from the bottom up. That way you don't get no tear out. Now it does say to put the nuts on this side. I'm going to put the bolt from the bottom up, put a washer on the bolt. I'm going to get the other hole ready. Take my speed square, make this good and straight. Yeah, perfect. Drill that hole. These are a 5/8. All right, now I'm going to put these little round things on the top of my door here. Now you're going to want to just center that up. And these are made so your door doesn't jump off the track when it's hanging there. So you could maybe put these on after you hang your door if you want. But it looks to me like you can put these on here and then kind of spin them out of the way and then spin it back down. That, and I'm kind of, when I go to hang this door, I might be pressed for time a little bit because this is a surprise. I don't know if you need a little pilot hole, but there it is. put the other one on. I have one on one side and one on the other. All right, I bought this handle at Lowe's, and if you end up buying this same handle that I did, I'm gonna take this piece, which this piece should be on the opposite side on my door anyway, and I'm gonna take this piece and figure out where my holes go first, and then I'll drill my holes and put this on the other side. But you wanna make sure this is all nice and centered up. I kind of wanted to stop before I went through, but that bit's so sharp, it went right through, and I didn't get no tear out. And you have this whole piece here that will cover up anyway, so. That's pretty. My mama's gonna love this door. What do you think? Now, I can't wait to get it hung. Do you see that door? That thing looks freaking beautiful. My mom is gonna be so proud of me. I can't wait to see her face. Make sure you watch till the end. And hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my channel, and please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. All right, we finally made it to my mom's. Now we're gonna hang this door, and I only have so much time to do this. Hold this up there, and I just want to kind of see how level it all looks. You think it'll go up in there if I, what are you saying?
All the way to the top.
And then slide it in. It depends how great they did their drywall work.
See?
Is it hitting that board now? You tell me, holy crap, you tell me I got that much. It's like that perfect. Oh, it don't look too bad. I think it'll be all right if I can get it up there. Oh, that looks good there. That's better. Let's suck that up. I did end up putting these 3.5-inch screws into the header board on the left side of that. Now it says in the directions that you're supposed to have 3/8 of an inch. So I took two boards that are 3/8 of an inch thick, and that's what I'm going to sit my door on to figure out where my rail goes. Ready? I want to put it on them boards. Put it on them first, and we'll lean it ahead. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a big uh-oh.
I brought saws for this reason. So now I'm gonna have to come back and router the bottom of the door out again, but no big deal. That's right at the top of that one. What's it gonna be like if I go over there? It's just showing the top of that one. That ain't bad. Okay, good. All right, I think I finally got it to fit, because nothing in this old farmhouse is level. So hopefully this is gonna be good. We'll try to send you a little text saying we're good. All right, bye. Mike's sneaking bathroom breaks. Fun, because everything shakes. So the top of the rail, that should go tight against there, yep. And then we keep that at the top. How's that look? Okay. Not bad.
It's gonna have to be.
I don't hope so. I think I did that one, but. It goes like that. Oh, okay, it's not tight. Whew. It's really hot up here. Holy crap. Will that go on there? Yeah. We got her. Huh?
Is the door gonna shut all the way?
Yeah, I think I got room. I hope so. That'd be my next problem. Now don't put that on yet, because I think I gotta slide that over that railing. This is stressful. Now here we go. Okay, good. Ready? All right, we finally got it hung up. I do have one little problem that I still might come back and try to fix. They don't tell you this stuff on the internet, so I'm going to show you my problem. Now, some people are saying they're going and buying one straight rail, and maybe I understand why they're doing that, but I'm just going to end up taking mine apart and cutting some off because I had these little jumper things on the top of the door, but you can't open and close the door because if I have these on the top of the door, it won't jump off, but I also, when I slide it across, it hits this piece. But if I flip this around and put that piece up top, then you can't roll it over top of it. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but I'm gonna come back later, take this apart, and I'm gonna cut this top off, and then I'll just put it back on there. That's my plan to fix that. So my mom's just gonna have to be careful opening and closing this right now. All right, I have this door guide right here that's gotta go at the bottom of this door. But since I cut an inch of this off because it was a little too tall, I cut off, remember in the video, I routed the bottom of this door out. Well now, if you can't router that out, you can still put this door guide on right like there. I'd open it all the way up and it could go right there. And if I open it all the way, still hits. So that would be good. I'm gonna come back and router that out again. I just didn't bring my router. I didn't think this was gonna be too tall. So that would just get hooked on the floor, real simple.
Hey! What in the world?
What do you think?
Cool! I come back to home. When we were coming down the road, I said, somebody must have left lights on in the house because there's lights on. That's cool. Wow. That's awesome.
You like it?
I like it.
I gotta do a little fixing. Something don't seem right.
Yeah, we never use that light.
Well, that light's going. And, oh, I wonder why does this keep opening? Patrick's opening it.
Who did you think was opening?
I don't know. I thought it was something wasn't right, but I'll show you what. Like these things. don't know, I'll explain
Yeah,
things.
what do we do here?
Well, I can probably trim some of that back and make it a little tighter, I guess.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I wanted that. Did you have this plan?
Yep.
We've had this plan for like a week. It
It's a
took me
belated Valentine's present.
took me a few days to build that.
Wow,
Yeah,
because
Mike came up with it.
He said Jimmy must have brought the trailer up.
You're being recorded, so everybody's gonna know. How hopefully you'll like it. I hope Mike surprised you.
That's
See,
awesome. Well, he did, because I
Come on,
thought
man.
he left lights on in the house when we come down the road.
I was gonna help you, but I can't get away from you.
Yeah.
all right, come over. You can come be in my picture. All right. All right, thanks. All right, thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and say hi to my mom. God bless and have a great day.